God says, I will harden his heart. In Exodus chapter 4, verse 21 says, The Lord said to Moses, When you return to Egypt, see that you perform before Pharaoh all the wonders I have given you the power to do. But I will harden his heart so that he will not let the people go. In Genesis chapter 4, God reiterated his calling to Moses to deliver the Israelites from the hand of Pharaoh in Egypt and bring them to the promised land. The phrase, I will harden his heart, is an example of a widely recognized Semitic idiom often referred to as the idiom of permission. In the Semitic languages, an active verb can be used in a permissive sense. In other words, if anything God has done has contributed to Pharaoh's hard heart, then God can be said to have hardened Pharaoh's heart, even though it was Pharaoh who hardened his own heart. Before Moses had returned to Egypt, Pharaoh's heart was filled with pride and rebellion against the God of Israel. This was clearly shown in his treatment of the Israelites and was confirmed by his challenge to God when Moses first met him. His heart was already hardened by his own choice. He was determined to resist God at all costs, in spite of repeated opportunities to reverse this attitude. By confirming Pharaoh in this hardness, God showed both the greatness of Pharaoh's sin and the justice with which it was punished. We are all like Pharaoh to some degree because we all have some pride, some stubbornness, and some resistance to do the will of God, and thus all of us disobey God from time to time. But God is love, and He loved the Egyptians just as much as He loved Israel. He did not want to hurt Egypt, but neither was He going to stand by while the Egyptians hurt His people and defied His will. But God did not take away Pharaoh's free will and hardened his heart. He gave Pharaoh choices. But sad to say, Pharaoh decided to harden his heart and defy God. Therefore, God's hardening and punishing a person is not unjust. It is actually merciful in comparison to what the person deserves. Praise the Lord.